Hello and welcome. I'm going to talk about Woodford Reserve product today. Simple bottle that I'm going to talk about. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm glad you're here. And I hope that you take a moment to give this video a good old thumbs up. I also hope you take time to subscribe to the channel. I try to do bourbon, whiskey, rye, all sorts of different products, do some reviews from them from time to time, tastings and things of that nature. I also have a playlist for mindset work. I've been doing some work as a mental performance and mindset coach recently and really am into that, meditation, journaling, visualization, things of that nature. So check that out. We also have a couple of vacation homes that we like to share some content with you all about those too. So subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to get updated every time we put new content on all of those different areas. Today, again, we're going to talk about this bottle from Woodford Reserve. So, short story behind acquiring this bottle. We recently went to the Railbird Festival down in Lexington, Kentucky. That was early June. Went with some good friends and had a great time. And one of the days we were there, we kind of hopped around to a couple of different distilleries. And I'm a fan of Woodford Reserve. I'll tell you, I didn't used to be a fan of Woodford Reserve. This is I'd say, a relatively recent phenomenon for me, anyway. Woodford makes some great products. If you want a good standard go-to everyday sipper, man, get Woodford Reserve. They also have a fantastic. I think I still have some of it somewhere. I could be lying. I don't know where it is. But they have a double oak product as well that is super fantastic. Now, you should be aware of that double oaked. It does have a fair amount of oakiness to it, as you would imagine by the name. So just be aware of that. But super smooth product. It's a great distillery. I'm a fan. And on this particular trip, when we were down in the area, it's actually the first time I actually visited the distillery, and we didn't do a tour. We just walked around the gift shop and the grounds. Beautiful area, really really pretty. If you ever have a chance to go visit any distilleries down in the heart of bourbon country, between Louisville and Bardstown and Lexington, there are plenty of options, and a lot of these facilities are just fantastic. They're great. They're definitely have built these grounds to accommodate the fans and the consumers, and they put on a good show. So it's worth going down there. On this particular trip, I wish when I go to the distillery themselves and the gift shops, I try to find something there that I can't get at home. And Woodford did not disappoint on this particular trip. They have this bottle, and this is the batch proof Woodford Reserve Masters Collection, and it is 124.7 proof. So it's up there. I think most Woodford products are. I'm not even going to venture a guess on the proof. Can't remember, but anyway, this is, and you'll notice this bottle is a little bit different than the standard everyday Woodford stuff that you can get at the store. But this was limit one per person, and Woodford Reserve's retail on this at Woodford Reserve was right around $130. So I grabbed Amanda and I said, I'm going to buy a bottle. Can you buy a bottle too? So we got two bottles. Now you'll notice this one's unopened. The first one that we got, we enjoyed it. We loved it. And this bottle is really good. I actually saw, I follow a couple different Facebook bourbon whiskey groups, and this bottle was a recent topic of conversation on one post. And I think someone had found this. I think it was here in central Indiana somewhere. And I think the retail or the price that was being sold for was somewhere around 200. It was north of $200. And the person asked, is it worth it? That's a tough question to answer because you know what you like, you know what your budget is. And that's really, in my opinion, I probably wouldn't spend $200 on it. I did spend 130 times two for two different bottles. I'm not opposed to spending a little bit more on a bottle, especially something that I'm not going to be able to find around here if it's good. Now, here's the kicker. You don't always know it's good until you crack that seal, pull out that cork, and pour it in your glass. Fortunately, in this case, it is good. Now, I've bought bottles before that I paid up for them. and they weren't good. Sometimes that happens. So do your homework, figure out what you like, do your homework before you just go spending crazy money. I mean, I've got crazy money bottles back here. Some of them are like, Some of them are like, wow, that was really good. And some of them are like, yeah, it's really good. It wasn't worth what I paid, but it's still really good. So anyway, it's all about an experience. It's all about having fun with your journey, being responsible, of course, too. But anyway, this bottle is really good. And I think it has some classic Woodford Reserve going on with it. Uh, I generally find Woodford in general, even the regular Woodford products, to be a little bit more oaky on the flavor notes, and I think this has that as well. But to me, there's like this, there's almost like a toffee expression that's happening here. Um, Fiddle Faddle, I don't know if that's still around, but my mom used to like Fiddle Faddle a lot when I was growing up. It's like this box. It's almost like a caramel popcorn with peanuts in it. It's like a caramely toffee-ish flavor. Anyway, this has a little bit of that caramel toffee nuttiness in addition to the oak, but it's so smooth. I mean, I cannot believe that this is north of 120 proof. It's 124.7 proof. It is really, really good. So I don't know if Woodford still has this. I'm guessing they probably have moved on to something else. But if you can find this, and again, this is the Masters Collection, Woodford Reserve, batch proof. If you can find this, I would say, 150-ish or so price point, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. If I see this again on the shelf, am I going to go buy it? Probably not. This one's probably, I'm going to crack the seal here one day, but it's not going to be, I'm not going to drink it as quickly as I did the first one. This one will sit around for a little bit, and we're just going to enjoy it from time to time. But it's a good bottle, so check it out. And again, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all are doing fantastic, and I'll talk to you all again real soon. Cheers.